Everybody, it's Marty the JavaScript Party, and just me this time. Rhett was in my last video that I did a few minutes ago, but she started getting real loud. So, and she's kind of shivering. I did mention that it kind of got cold last night, so I think she was I think she was a little uncomfortable, wanting to go back in her cage. It is like 1:30 in the afternoon, and it is currently 54 degrees Fahrenheit. So that's pretty chilly. I think most humans are pretty, at least around here, are pretty comfortable between about 65, so about 11 degrees warmer, and about 85. We start getting uncomfortable on the other end when over 85. So we're about 11 degrees below sort of our comfort zone. And then, I think all the animals, everything around here is that, but is like that. I think. I noticed we do have cats, feral cats that live outside, and they seem to adapt a little faster, a lot faster to the temperature changes because they seem very comfortable. And they still, like, most of them are still pretty fluffy with their winter coats. So there's that. So last week we were trying Kutch, which is a warm, cuddly hug from that. Basically, I'm going to spend this rest of this week, or today and tomorrow, and then probably next Saturday and Sunday, just playing with this application, just trying it out, seeing if there's any little tweaks that I want to make to it, and all that. But I think for the most part, I'm really happy with the way it works. And then we'll move on to the API, which is basically just going to be like sort of a list, a table with with a bunch of with basically a bunch of the functions that it's going to look at the actual object, speech recognition object, and this guy right here, and it's just going to go through and see what it's just going to map that, what they all are, all the functions that are associated with are, and then I'll save that out, and then if there's something that it finds in the future, then it'll show all of them, and it'll sort of validate that they're still there. And if there's something in the future that shows up that wasn't there, I'll see it in my API viewer. And if there's something that was there that isn't there anymore, I'll see it. Because I'm confident that this API is in for a bruising. It's bruising for a cruising. It's going to get, I think it's going to get destroyed. And I think right at the top, they've got to move away from using the locale, because there's way more languages than locales. And I'm sure that when they first did this, they were like, oh, I mean, it makes total sense. I honestly, until last week, I thought the same thing. Every language has a locale, but that's not true, because a locale is a much bigger thing than just the voice language. A locale includes the currency. It includes different spellings. It includes different like punctuations, things like that. There's just a lot to a locale that isn't really necessary for a language. So I suspect we are looking at a grim future for this API. But it is so useful and so powerful that I just can't see not using it while we have it, and then and then pivoting when the time comes. It's going to be rough, but it happens all the time. It's just par for the course if you're going to work on technology. I did want to try Kush again. So it is a word that is a fun word in Welsh, and we have the Great Britain version of Welsh. And let's do that, and then Kush. I feel like was it, and then what was Kush? I think it was. Is it? Oh, it's Kush. Kush. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, this is something different. I said it wrong. Kuch. Yeah, it went back to Kosh. Um, but although I feel like that wasn't there before, the this guy. Let's see. Let's look up that word. Also, the Welsh word. Yeah, so that does. It looks like it updated, like it worked. It didn't. Wasn't working, and now it still gave coaches most likely. Um, I want a warm cooch, and it went with Kush. And let's look at what the alternates are though. Yeah. See now, like, yeah. So it was making everything couch before. So like this improved. I don't think I'm pronouncing it better. I think that it improved, and it would be very interesting to know why it improved. Because I don't think it's because of me. I really don't. I don't think it's anything that I did, but maybe, it's possible. Um, don't know. That was neat though. All right, so I wanted to try some Japanese. I think I want to try Japanese, French, and Korean, and I want to do Japanese next. So locale, locale for Japanese. JAJP. So JAJP. EF ABCDEF ABCDEFGHIJ. So it goes here. Now we could write some code that will sort these things, but why? JA JP JA JP Japanese and Japan. Hop on. All right. Let's try this. Let's go to ChatGPT and what is a good, no, how do you say hello in Japanese? What is the word for, what is the word for hello in Japanese? Is it konnichiwa? I don't know. I love that word. I don't know what it means. I have no idea. Oh my gosh, it is konnichiwa. 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 Okay, so we have our Japanese, and we're going to try saying hello in the tongue of our friends who live in Japan. I hear it is an amazing language to learn. That it is extraordinarily foundationally different than English, and it is sort of got the culture sort of baked into the language. And I my understand is there's like two versions of it. There's like a children's version, and then there's like an adult version, and the children's version is much easier. And then like that's how children talk, and then they as they grow up they learn the adult version. But I don't know if that's true or not. Um, let's try it. So I guess it'll print it out in that text right there. So let's try that. Konnichiwa. Let's see. So that. Okay, what is this? I don't know what this is. But it did give me four alternate spellings too. And I don't think any of them are mine. So what is this? What did I say? This. The phrase. Oh my god. National hero. I said national hero, not hello. Okay, so let's see if ChatGPT. So it was really helpful. Okay, so try to say. It's so wild. But the voice recognition recognition thought I said Kokish read as Kokishiwa. That totally makes sense. Voice recognition often struggles with similar. Spoken quickly or unclearly. I do slur a lot. Um, I noticed. So try enunciating ko na ni shi wa. Ko n 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 ni shi wa. Okay. So I got that completely wrong. And it's 91% confident. Well, yeah. So it was 91% confident that I said national hero before. And now it's 91% confident that I said this. Okay, so it, I tried again. Thanks, I said. Oh. Wait, so that was right? Wow, they have a hello and oh, so it's like good afternoon. Um, uh, wait, did I? That's not the same, right? Or is it just the print a little different? Oh, okay. So yeah, I got it right. I just didn't recognize it was the same. Oh, so konnichiwa. So it looks like you have to really stress that in konnichiwa. Like we just want to make that one konnichiwa, but it's konu konnichiwa is konnichiwa. So let's try this now. Uh, pronunciation. I like that how YouTube had that other thing for like English and stuff. What? I want. Okay, so that didn't help. Kind of stinks that Younglish, Youglish. Konnichiwa. Ah, let's try that. Konnichiwa. Oh yeah. Konnichiwa. Okay, so the ch was the problem. Not konnichiwa. 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 So let's try this one. And God, I remember when I used to be able to afford things like that. But it's just crazy. I mean, 1,300. I found that like anything that is more than, I mean, you can't really get anything like you can get tons of stuff for like $20, $25, but you can't really get anything nice for less than $1,000. And so, like, if you're like, oh, I'm gonna go look for something that's nice as a gift or something for like $150, that is so hard to find. But anyways, cool. Let's try this again. He said it right at the beginning, which is nice. What the heck just happened? I don't know what just happened. That is like a second ago I played that and it said, oh, because it starts at.
こんにちは。
So let's go back. That was neat. So let's do this again.
の一種だと思います。
So I got to reload this page and then it will put it right at the right
ね、
spot.
こんにちはってこの意味。
The thing that stinks though is it auto starts. And then if I hit the thing.
でもまあ言いたいのはですね、挨拶って表現の一種だと。
Oh, what a pain in the butt. Why did it have to auto start? Lame. Lame, 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 lame. How did it say? I think we already tried this one, right? Oh, maybe. I don't want to log in. Do I have to log in? Well, that didn't work.
皆さんこんにちは。
Okay, so it did. It was just really slow.
皆さんこんにちは。
I
皆さんこんにちは。
It's so wild after trying to. So that, yeah, it's not working. I don't know why. But after trying to do this stuff, why did I reload this one? After trying to, I can clearly. I always thought they said Konishiwa, Konishiwa, but after trying to pronounce it a couple times, I can clearly hear the Konichiwa now. Konichiwa. Yeah, so that's good. So, anyways, so that is Japanese, and tomorrow we'll do Korean. I do like the way the application works. I don't see any problems with it. That's pretty cool though. I only and it knew what I said. Um, and yeah, so that's good. Yeah, so we're gonna play with Korean tomorrow, and then I guess a little bit of French next week, and then I guess it'll be time to actually just do the API. Maybe next Sunday. We'll aim at next Sunday is to sort of just do like a Angular material table, probably that, and just feed it all the API items in there, and then sort of have a list of all the different functions that we're expecting to find in there, and other objects or whatever. It's this basically this recognition, right? So if we do basically what we're going to do is console.log this dot recognition. And this is like, so this is one of two projects that I work on, right? And the other project I'm doing unit tests in, and it is just absolutely crazy how so basically I just want a table that has these things in it. And so basically if I do this, if I put a console log and then I reload and I say, I believe I can say object keys, and then I think I say this dot recognition. Let's see. Let's go back to ChatGPT. How do I see all of the functions and attributes of an object in JS? Oh, dir. Oh, console dir. Object get own property names. So let's try that. I wonder where I got object.keys from. Get own property names. Start recognition. Does not, okay. Okay, so I have to do something like this. Okay. So it looks like I need to do something like this. Let all do all props. So I wonder if I can just paste this into the console. I think I can. No. Your object. Stop. Recognition. Tab. Enter. All right, so we found 41 things in there. So basically, yeah, this will, and all these guys will just go into a table. And I probably won't take any of these zone things. I don't know. Yeah, I guess I might as well. There's no to locale string. Huh. So let's try that. Mission. To locale string. And that's a function. Huh. Object. Okay, so that's weird. Anyways, yeah, so there's that. And that's what we're gonna do in a couple, like next Sunday. But tomorrow we're gonna do Korean. Happy coding, everybody. Bye.